everyone on this planet is looking for peace, and peace is not lost somewhere, it is within you. But in this chaos of the life, we have forgotten that we choose peace over the chaos. I was so much into chaos that I couldn't find myself. And there had been incidents where my body started giving it back, telling that, no, Amishi, this is not how it is going to work. Making your body happy is the first thing what I do, because for the soul, the body is the house. And if my body is unhappy, my soul is also unhappy. The body is always telling you, but we fail to take the signals because in this chaos of the life, we have stopped connecting within that part of us which gives you that awareness of being you. People say that, 90% of the things are in the subconscious mind and 10% is the conscious mind. I would have a different opinion that 99% is subconscious mind and 1% is a conscious mind. 99% is subconscious mind. You are happy in your body because that is the choice what you have made it. You are ready for the good and the bad.
Înainte să începem, vreau să îți mulțumesc sincer că ești aici și totodată aș dori să te rog să ne urmărești canalul, să apeși butonul subscribe dacă crezi că conținutul de pe acest canal îți este util ție.
Hello everybody, and it's nice for me to be here in Bali with my guest. Is a special episode today on podcast See Far or Vezi Departe. Today my guest is Amishi Mehta.
Yes.
From India. Is an Indian healer. Amishi is a multi-certificate healer in more than 20 healing and transformation methods from around the world. Her background include Reiki, Akashic records, star magic healing, karma healing, hypnosis, marma, reflexology, NLP, trauma work, access consciousness, Vastu, numerology, tarot, and Vedic astrology. She brings all these tools together to help people move from survival to Sukoon. Sukoon?
Sukoon.
Sukoon. A natural state of peace, clarity, and inner alignment. So, Amishi, is nice. I'm happy to be with you here.
I am blessed and in gratitude towards being a part of this episode, and it's really a pleasure speaking to you and the audience for having me on this podcast.
Before entering our subject, I want if you tell us who you are before.
I am a woman with being a daughter, housewife, mother. I had played all this role all my life, yes. But now it is Amishi. Of course, everyone is an extended part of me, but now this is Amishi, and from the chaos to the calm is the definition of Sukoon, and which I choose to live, and I help people to come to their way to the Sukoon.
Yes, yeah. I know you have a book.
Yes.
In the next months.
Yes, I am coming up with my book, Sukoon, the chaos to calm.
Yeah.
We are going to have that book into the hand like a baby, which I had actually put in my whole experience of the life in that book. I would be having some time into third week of December, just before the Christmas. And I'm very excited for my baby to show up in this world.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So, what does Sukoon truly mean to you? And how would you describe the energy of coming home to oneself?
Sukoon is the place where I live, and I choose, most of the people should choose that. So Sukoon means peace, and everyone is looking for the peace. Maybe that's like a 2 months old baby, or an 80-year-old man. Everyone on this planet is looking for peace. And peace is not lost somewhere, it is within you. But in this chaos of the life, we have forgotten that peace which is already within us. Yet, we have forgotten that we choose peace over the chaos. Life will have its own up and down, but if you are at your peace, you choose things better in the space of choice and not compulsion. So that is the journey where I help people to move from chaos to calm.
Was there a moment in your life when chaos become your greatest teacher?
Yeah, so I come from a Indian family where the values are put in the form of responsibilities. The love is being earned in the form of taking care of people more than of yourself, and taking an extra step and push yourself extra to what you can do it. And I respect that values, but in this whole values of the life, I had forgotten and got into the chaos of the life, where I was so much into chaos that I couldn't find myself. And there had been incidents where my body started giving it back, telling that, no, Amishi, this is not how it is going to work. And you require to come to the peace with yourself. I mean, of course, people in my family are very loving, very caring. They are my strength and they are my reason to be part of wherever I am today. Let it be my husband, my parents, my in-laws, my son. Everyone has played like a beautiful role in my life. But the values which I carried, in that I had overgiven things. And in that space of giving things, I have forgotten to receive. And the balance of giving and receiving had totally gone out of space, and that had got so much of chaos in my life. The moment I anchored myself, I started learning all these therapies and, started healing myself. And each therapy, as what you told me, the list, it was more like healing myself, learning it. Application of each thing is being done onto me, and I know what I am helping people into. I have not been around the world so much, so I don't know what are the values and what is there bringing up. But being an Indian, I know that the values which my parents have put it is, you have to be very welcoming, you have to keep your heart open, where I'm sure everyone would have been teaching to their children. But maybe in this whole scenario, I had forgotten that Amishi is first and rest follows. If I have love in my heart, I am only going to reflect love. Right? But if I have hatred, I have anger, I have fear, I have anxiety, I am going to show the reflection outside, because everything outside me is my mirror. Right? I have not seen myself into the mirror. I have never seen myself. I have seen my reflection. So everything outside me is my reflection. So if I carry love, I reflect love. If I carry anger, chaos, I only reflect out the same what I carry.
When did you realize that peace or stillness is a choice, not an accident?
So probably in the chaos of the life, you are just running to either fulfill your daily routines, like getting up early in the morning, getting the tiffins done, going for the work, taking care of the family. And it's not probably only in India, the other part of the world also people would be doing the similar thing. But why I speak about Indians, because that's the culture what I have lived and I have seen. So in this thing, we are only running, but we haven't taken that breath of peace, that okay, this is part of my life, yet with this, when I choose to do this, I will do it out of choice and not out of compulsion. And when I am doing out of choice, I am putting each and everything of how I want things to look rather than people implying things onto me that it has to look like this. So when people are implying these things on me, it goes as compulsion. And when I am doing things out of my wish, it goes out of choice. So in this chaos of life, when I feel that calm is when I am doing things out of my choice. Like I have come to Bali to learn something new. There were a lot of different aspects where traveling alone, coming to the facilitator whom I actually didn't know, people around, I absolutely didn't know anyone. And that was honestly uncomfortable for me at one space. But then I just said that I am going to learn, and that is a conscious choice. There was a chaos in my mind, in my heart, and the surrounding telling that, Amishi, you are going to something which is totally unknown. But then this was a choice, and when I made the choice, sometime I just asked myself that, is it really worth it? The money, the time, the effort, the energy. But after finishing this 10 days with the thing which I did it in past 10 days, the healing and the energy work, it really got me to the different place of peace, and I am happy because I did it out of choice and it wasn't compulsion.
Thank you very much. What happens when we finally listen to the voice of the inner child?
So, inner child is a very important part of each one of us, because though we have grown to be an adult, there is a part within us which is a child within us today also. And all the values, all the point of view, all the rewiring of the mind, body and emotion has happened during that childhood. And we live what we had learnt in that. So if that inner child is wounded or hurt, you can see that reflection in some or the other ways into the today's adulthood also. So first you make that child within you. When you see a small child, you feel so happy because they live a life without judgment. And as we start growing, we start buying the judgment from people, or the circumstances teaches us things and we have our point of view over what we have gone through. But when we were children, we never had any point of view. So if we make that inner child happy, the moment that inner child is happy, the adult me is always going to be very, very happy. So what I do is, it's a ritual that every day in the morning I will hug myself. I will ask that young Amishi of whatever, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, and the little girl within me, and ask, is there something which I can do? You don't have to be upset, you don't have to be frightened, you don't have to be anything which you don't want to be. I am there to take care of you, and I reparent that inner child of me who must had her own point of view when she was growing, her upsets and her ideas of not getting things her way. Maybe she could be wrong, but yeah, there were times where the child was upset and she had her opinions as she was growing. So when I go to my inner child each day, I'm making sure that she is assured that yes, there is someone who is listening to me, and going and telling hi to your inner child and just give like a beautiful hug to yourself. That child is just going to be like so happy, and believe me, you are going to be the happiest person on this planet, that you don't really require anyone around just in case you are seeking things from people. All that things goes away when that child within you is happy, because that child do not have any judgment. Yes. And it is only welcoming. So it is like a ritual that I hug myself each day. I will cuddle myself, and then I will ask, is there something which you want me to do? I will just be with myself. I will hold myself like this for some time, and then the moment I feel that the child is happy,
yes,
is where I am happy.
and Amishi is happy.
Amishi. Yes. Amishi is in her Sukoon, her peace, and that's how I choose my life, yeah.
How someone can recognize an emotional or ascentral or energetic pains or traumas they carry unknowingly?
So basically, most of the people do not even understand that, probably, understand is not the right word. I can say identify, or they are aware that this is a trauma or this is an emotional blockage. People come to me with a physical pain that, oh, Amishi, I have a pain here, or on my back, or on my leg. So each organ within our body reflects some or the other emotional trap, maybe trauma, maybe a wound, or maybe unspoken words, which was not being able to process at that portion of the time, and it hold a space within the body. So when you are clearing the energy onto the physical level is a mirror. It shows you that, okay, Amishi, there is a pain here. So there is some emotion or some wound or some trauma which you are holding it here. So when we work, people feel that, okay, she helped me removing my physical pain, but we have worked onto a lot of emotions, traumas, which are being hold onto the organ which you had been complaining. A lot of times when I have been working with people, the first thing what I do is I clear their energy sectors. And when their energy sectors have been cleared, lot of stuck energies, even without knowing that what they are going through or what is, I really don't go into the verbal stories of what they are going through. I will just make sure that their energy is just like free flowing. Like, it's just flowing. And once you start flowing, you feel so much better into your body because your energy is flowing, you start rotating, and you just feel that boost of energy once that flow has happened. And once that has happened, you feel happy into your body. And when the body is happy, emotionally you are happy, and that emotion boosts your mind. So mind, body, emotion comes to the balance. And once that is into balance and you feel happy in your body, that's where we start digging into deeper emotions, wounds. But most of the time what I work on to is making you feel happy in your body. When you are happy in your body, you will recognize, okay, some part of me is not happy. Overall, I'm happy, but I choose to change this. It is not like disliking this. It is out of that conscious choice. You being happy, you said, okay, I am happy, but I yet like to change this. And when you are doing that out of the choice, your body is going to help you better to resolve that trauma, that wound, or that emotional hurt. But if I am upset and then I'm going to go and trigger that emotions, the body is just going to be like haywire and you're not going to like to be in your body. So making your body happy is the first thing what I work on to, because for the soul, the body is the house. And if my body is unhappy, my soul is also unhappy. So first I make sure that my body is happy. Once my body is happy, I start working on to this small things, and eventually when all these things are happy, my happy body is more happier.
Yeah. For example, if you can tell us the fear, where it's located in?
So everyone, though it is said that fear is being hold on to this portion, probably the navel and this portion, but I understand it in a different way. That, for example, if the person wants to do a lot of things, like if you ask me, I would want to have millions of followers, but it's not that I don't want to go onto the social media, but some part of me just says that, Amishi, you're doing pretty well with your work, why do you want to go? So it could be one of the things that I am very happy with the work what I am doing, but yeah, there would be some judgments which my inner child could be holding. Oh, if I'm going to say like this, Sylvian is going to tell me that, oh, you could do this better. And probably that child within me is not ready to take that judgment. So every time when I am taking that foot ahead, there is a fear in my foot that, oh, Amishi, if you are going to do this reel, people may judge you. They might give you a nasty comments, or people may think, what is she doing? So though they say that you feel the fear over the belly, I say you feel the fear all over the body. Because it has its own instinct of the place where it is been holding. For example, if I have a lot of responsibility and I fear that how am I going to take care of all this responsibility, I will have the fear and the tension around my neck and my shoulder. That how am I going to do? Because it is not only the responsibility, it is fear of unknown, that how I am going to take to that accomplishment of that whole complete thing. It could be yourself, it could be your family, it could be your finances, it could be your kids, it could be something, or your dream project, what you are working, anything. So probably, it's the fear could be into your heart, into your shoulder, into your legs. So generally, it is said it is around the belly, it will start cramping, but I put it in a different way. And the more you are aware, the more you are connected to your body, and your body generally talks to you. A lot of times, when I'm getting ready, I will ask my body, what kind of clothes do you want to wear? I might have thought something else to wear, but my body said that, no, Amishi, wear this. And believe me, the day I listen to what my body is telling, I get most of the compliment that, Amishi, you look beautiful in what you are wearing. So the body is always telling you, but we fail to take the signals because we, in this chaos of the life, we have stopped connecting within that part of us which gives you that awareness of being you.
How the early childhood stories shape our adult patterns in love, abundance, and fear?
Okay, so like when you are growing, as a child, when you see a snake,
Yes.
the child is not afraid of snake. It might want to just go and hold it. But I will say, oh, a snake. You can't go and hold it. So the child did not had any patterns for it, but I instilled that pattern into the child. It is a snake. It is a reptile. You cannot touch it. This is how we start installing the pattern. For example, the family is going through the rough phases of finances or abundance, and probably, if I want to go buy something and the parent is said that, do you think the money grows onto the tree?
Yes.
Right? Do you think, it's easy to earn your bread?
Yes.
Right? So
Or-
probably,
Or I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
the God don't like the rich people.
yes. So
Maybe.
the child did not had any point of view. We have installed this point of view into the child that, okay, if something like this thing comes, I have to do like this, I have to feel like this, I have to do it like that. Like probably when I am a very emotional person, I can start crying anytime. And probably that is my way of showing my feelings. But someone will come, oh, you are a crybaby. Right? So the idea is not stop crying. Idea is I have stopped showing my emotions. Right? So for me, not in a good way, not in a bad way, but that is my way of showing the emotion. But someone comes like, you are a crybaby. Amishi, you always cry for everything. And then I'm like, oh, that person told me that I cry for everything. I should stop doing that. And what did I do? I stopped my emotions. And I blocked each emotion into my body, and it shows in a different way in different parts of my body. In the way of trauma, in the way of wounds, the hurts, the unspoken words, and probably towards the life, it comes in the form of disease.
What are the most usual shadows people hide from themselves?
So shadows are always not bad. They could be your strength if you identify it. So like for example, someone says like, Sylvian, you did this bad, right?
Yes.
And some part of you wanted to do this and you did not had judgment. So when I put that particular thing into your universe, that you did not do it well, or you were being judged for some particular thing which you thought at that portion of the time was right. Right? For example, as I told you that I could cry for any emotion I feel. It could be happy cry, it could be sad cry, or if you are upset, I would be upset, but my way of showing that emotion is the tears. It is not that I am crying, but it is my way of showing the emotions. But if someone comes and tell me, Amishi, you are a cry baby, I have stopped showing that emotions, right? And that becomes a shadow within me. There could be good shadows where I was a very good speaker, but probably when on some incident something happened and people made fun of me, or they just said, what are you talking? We know about it. And that girl within me felt, did I say something wrong? So even being a good speaker, I chose not to speak.
Yes,
there-
Amishi, you are a very, very, very good speaker.
I know. So it was my strength,
Yes.
but because someone identified it that way, and I chose not to take my strength. There are some weaknesses within me, and probably that weaknesses also gets into me as a shadow. So shadow is not good or not bad. It is a hidden parts of me which I have not tried to speak about it, live it, and want to grow with it. I have hidden that ability or disability within myself in spite of resolving it and telling that child that it is okay to be what you are.
Yeah.
So that point of view, or that map of whatever judgment or criticism, or when parents say, oh, you can't cry, boys don't cry.
Yes.
So what are you doing? You are asking that boy to stop showing the emotions, and that has become a shadow within him that, okay, I can't cry because if I cry, I am weak. People will laugh at me, and that becomes a shadow.
How does the nervous system respond when mother or father pains or traumas are activated?
So nervous system, there are three ways, which is one is flowing, one is steady, and one is freeze. The nervous system, one is steady, the day-to-day life what we are living. One is getting freezed,
Yes.
and one is going to the flight. So freeze is like probably the parents are fighting, or there is something unusual happened and we are doing the blame game. Oh, you did this, or something wrong happened, and you go with the thing that, okay, you take that thing happened because of me. Probably you did not know that it had to happen and it happened, but because you did not had that capability to understand, at that time that particular thing became like a frozen trauma into your nervous system. And your nervous system is like, a tree. It starts having like one trauma, two trauma, three traumas, Like, we have leaves, the same way we start having the wounds and the traumas, and maybe some traumas could be a steady thing. Oh, okay. Some is frozen and some is like a flight mode. You are like stuck. Sometimes it could be in the relationship, it could be in your finances, it could be with yourself. In which mode your nervous system is. So most of the time when people come to me for the therapy, either they are into the flight mode or the frozen mode. And when we start working, the first thing we help the nervous system to come to the steady mode. Once they are in the steady mode, making their energies flow and making them feel happy in the body, what we do is we start picking out one trauma or wounds from the freeze mode to the flight mode, and we integrate them to come to a steady mode. So the moment your nervous system is in a steady mode, it will cope up with lot of other things till now which it had stopped trying to react over what it was. It had just been like, when we are in the flight, the phone is not working because it's in the flight mode. The body also goes in the same.
And how do you do that, or how do you rewrite subconscious patterns so your clients support healing and abundance?
So probably, there are a lot of patterns onto what we work onto. And people say that, 90% of the things are in the subconscious mind. And 10% is the conscious mind. I would have a different opinion that 99% is subconscious mind and it's 0.1% or 1% is a conscious mind. Subconscious mind is like a bank. It has all the knowledge.
Yes.
You could ask, good, bad, ugly, right? And probably the conscious mind is like a shield. Yes. So if I'm going to come and tell you that, Sylvian, you can do this. You can do it. Come on, do it. And conscious mind, bakwas, go away. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Right? So it's the shield. It's why it is shielding, because some experience during the life has given that anchor that, okay, it's not going to work, step back.
Yeah.
The subconscious mind is going to say, but I can do it. And it is going to say, shut up. Right? So how do we work? We generally, I work with lot of therapies to rewire the subconscious mind. So generally, whenever you are working, you can close your eyes, just tell yourself to relax, relax, relax. Ask your conscious mind to step back. You might take some time to build that muscle, but every time when there is a lot of thoughts happening in your mind, that is the conscious mind just putting in. That is where you close your eyes, take a deep breath, ask your conscious mind to shut up or say step back, be with yourself, and then question, what is this? What can I do with this? Can I change it? If so, how? What is this?
Yes.
What can I do with this? Can I change this? If so, how? This sounds like a normal questions, but you are putting like a pebble into your subconscious mind. Pop, 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 pop. And the subconscious mind will start giving you the answers. So that is one thing which you can do it onto a regular practice. And that is how you are communicating with your subconscious mind. That is one thing. Now there are times when there are some patterns which you have been living, but that patterns are not helping you to live in today's world. Like when you were a child, you had your own, your parents had given you some values, some like habits which you had been living. But in today's world, when you are living alone and doing things by yourself, it is very difficult for you to follow that values and that habits. So that is where we work with the rewiring of the subconscious mind. And that is where we take you to the theta state. Theta state is like you are in conscious,
Yes.
but you are at the state where your conscious mind is listening, and you are forming a bridge between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. And when you are doing that, you are getting the rewiring. Like for example, I like having coffee.
Yes.
I start my day with the iced coffee, right? And one fine day I just asked that, what does having iced coffee mean to you? Because, for me, not having that iced coffee, I'm like, no, I'm not enjoying my day without that. I really choose to have that. And then I asked myself, what is the pattern? What is the program? Why my body is asking for that? And probably there was some pattern within me which I identified that probably when I was a child, having a cup of cold coffee, that's the iced coffee,
Yes.
was like a reward. Right? And so every day when I'm having that cup of iced coffee in the morning, my mind, body and emotion feels that it's a reward.
Yeah.
Right? So this is in a good way. But there are times where you do not feel happy about some pattern, and that's where you go into that state. You change the program the way you change it into your computer. If some program is old or outdated, you just update it and you rewire it. So there is of course therapies for it, which it is a little difficult to actually sit and explain that how we rewire it. But we, like for example, this is my old pattern.
Yes.
And I will ask that, okay, what is the pattern which you want to integrate? So this is, for example, I want to integrate with the morning walk, and my body feels that, okay, it's too tiring.
Yes.
So from too tiring to getting into this exercise form, I will build a bridge where even this old pattern is happy and new pattern is also been integrated. And when that is being worked, it is put into your subconscious mind that, okay, it is safe to be in this place, and you are not doing the exercise because it's compulsion. You are doing it because it's a part of your life and it is the moment what your body is asking. So when I am doing the alignment with my subconscious mind and the conscious mind, with the old pattern and the new pattern, I merge it together, and then I will ask, do you agree? There are ways where we check that the conscious mind and subconscious mind are in alignment with each other.
And this rewriting program need to make in theta state. It's more easy.
It's easier because that is the place where your subconscious mind is on the surface and the conscious mind has stepped back. So it is telling that, okay, we have all this knowledge, we have all these resources, and you are not choosing to work. Let's work together. So basically when we are talking about the subconscious mind, I have made a team for myself. That is Yogi, which is my inner child. There is a Yodha, which is a warrior within me.
Yes.
There is a king and a queen, that is my abundance. And there is a clown within me, that's the fun part of me. So I have made a team of my subconscious mind, and this team gives a challenge to the conscious mind, who always shields. And I tell, okay, this is the blockage, I am finding it. As a team, Amishi, subconscious mind, conscious mind.
Yes.
Amishi is, basically everything is Amishi, but I am the ruler. This is one part of me which is subconscious mind. This is one part of me which is a conscious mind.
And we need to integrate.
And then I ask, okay, this is, okay, we are here in a meeting. And I ask, okay, where are you finding the problem? And my subconscious will tell me, Amishi, it's this. Okay, fine. Then it goes to the conscious mind. How can you help? And conscious mind being like a shield, it will find its own ways to help me that, okay, this is it. So what I have done is I have made team Sukoon, and when I am sitting like this and thinking, I am calling my team Sukoon, let's work together. And here I am integrating my conscious mind, my subconscious mind to work with each other, and that's how we work.
What does authentic emotional release look like?
So everyone has a different ways of releasing it. Someone would just want to talk it out, and they feel that just by talking it out, we have released. There are times where a client is in so much of guilt and shame, they do not want to talk out, but they feel uncomfortable. So we do the therapies, which is a talkless therapy, and it is like, okay, like for example, if there is pain in my knees,
Yes.
there is anger, it is fear of moving ahead. So like, I will not go into the stories of what Sylvian is telling me or what my clients are telling me. I will identify what organ is talking to me. If the organ is telling that if I have a pain here, it's burden. If I have a pain in my back, I'm feeling unsupported. If I am having the pain here, it is lot of anger, it is lot of trauma, or either it is a fear of moving ahead in the life, right? If there is a pain around the neck, I am not flexible, or someone has done some form of what we say, they have the way I was going, they have interrupted, and they have interrupted my flexibility in the life. So my neck is giving me the difficult thing. So even if you do not tell me, there is a stuck energy there. We release that energies. We don't require to go into the story of that emotion. With the energy flow, as what I said, that the first thing what I do is I will just shower the energies. And when the energies are showered, all the blockages, like if you think about a sink, it is choked. Either I will pump it, or either I will put some Drain-X or something to clear the pipe, the drainage system. So what I am doing is, there are blocks into my body. Either I will pump it, or either I will just flow the energy. So all that stuck energies in the body just starts free flowing. And once that free flows, I feel happy in my body.
I want to give you end on review with this occasion. I met Amishi a few days ago, and talking with her about and I usually played football many times and many years, maybe one or more times per week. But 3 years ago, I had a little accident, and I have 2 fractures here and the legs. And 3 years after, I feel discomfort and pain here on my legs. And 2 days ago, Amishi gave me one short session, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. And my discomfort and pain disappear.
Oh, that's really great to know this morning.
Wonderful, and I'm very excited, and I want to go home and to play football.
Oh, I would wait to see that video of yours, or probably sometime in the life we played together. You will teach me, because I don't know how to play it too.
Okay, if you want to tell us what is energetic detox, and how do you know you need?
So basically, we say that the body requires detox. My gut is not well, or I'm not feeling a lot of energies in the body, or I feel drained, right? So that is the body talking to you, but the energy field of the body also requires the detox. So like we in India, during Diwali, we do deep cleaning, we'll clean the house, we'll take out the drawers, we'll wipe it, we'll clear it, we'll put it again. You must be doing during Christmas or probably any time during the year. Like, you know, you'll clean the house probably each day, but you'll do the deep cleaning once in a year, twice in a year, or probably every quarter. So the same way, we do the deep detox of the energy body. And energy body is where your emotions, your traumas, your wounds are stuck. And when they are stuck, you feel energetically drained. The body feels tired for no reason. Though you have the best of the vitamins, you have best of the nutritions what you are eating, you could eat right amount of proteins and vitamins and everything possible. But then also during the day or at the end of the day, or your mind is cloudy. So that is where your energy is telling that I am feeling drained and there is something which I require to do. And that is what the energy detox is, where you clear the energy of the place. Like, for example, I will say space clearing. So space clearing is the body clearing, the place around you, that's the house, the office,
Yes.
the place around, in and around where you are, you clear that. And like, you know, generally if you have gone to a place where you just like to be, there is no reason. The energies of that place is something which you are choosing to have it around you or within you, right? So that, like, if you are at a X frequency, you are attracting things also of the X frequency. But for example, if I pull you from X frequency to B frequency, and you start enjoying being in B frequency, this X frequency, you were happy but you were not excited. And when you come to B frequency, you will start finding the opportunities and everything from the B frequency.
Yes.
And everything starts coming in that way. So when your energies are detoxed, it's like a Wi-Fi. So, for example, if you are connected to a 4G Wi-Fi and you are starting a site and it is coming refresh, and you're not enjoying surfing that.
Yes.
So what I do is I switch off your Wi-Fi, I switch it on, I change the password and get it to the 5G Wi-Fi or maybe better.
Yes.
I don't know. And when you get that upgrade and things just starts going tuck,
Instantly.
yeah,
Yes.
soundly, and you are enjoying that space, right? So the body also goes the same way. If you are not happy, like if I am in that frequency of X, I am going to attract things of the X frequency. But when I change my frequency, I start attracting people, abundance, relationship, everything of that B frequency or better.
Why does freedom requires courage?
I wanted to come to Bali for the Neurowave class. Of course, no one in the family told me anything, but something within me had a judgment.
Yeah.
One, of course, there was a family function. A cousin's daughter was getting a monk, and probably a lot of people were traveling outside India, like from US, Hong Kong to India to attend that function, and me leaving the country to attend the Neurowave.
Wow.
So it was like a fight within me that should I go or should I consider it next time? Should I go? Should I consider it next time? And of course, there were no one who said you cannot go, but it was something within me. Go, not go. Go, not go. And then I put things, one, okay, what if I am going and what if I'm not going, right? And then when it comes to like a thing here, I go with I am going. There, like when Paras, my husband, when he would have gone for the function, or when my son was around in that function, people would have just asked, Swayam, where is your mama? Paras, where is Amishi?
Yeah.
And probably they did had that answer that yeah, she had gone for a class and she has gone for an upgrade, and they did not judge, but I judged. I was judging myself before anyone could judge. And to break that unknown bubble which I had created in my mind out of fear and judgment, I broke it and I came here. So it is never like Sylvian is putting a projection on me. It is me projecting onto me, and then I go into the victim mode that, oh, because Sylvian told me, I did this. But it was you lacked that courage and you had that fear of judgment or whatever, that XYZ. Yes. You couldn't take a stand there. And because you don't want to claim that thing, you play victim and you put the blame game onto someone else. So being in courage is standing up for yourself. Of course, it's not like going into the feminism or like, you know, that gender things. I'm not going there. It is choose, as what I told you previously, that when you are working out of choice, you are happy in your body because that is the choice what you have made it. You are ready for the good and the bad. But if I have been pushed to do the things which my body did not want to do, and everything after that, even if it is good, even if it is bad, I am going to play victim that, oh, you know, though the party was very good, my body is very tired. I don't want to enjoy even having the good things from that thing because I am playing victim. But if the same thing, if I did it out of a choice, like if it's a party which I wanted to have it, and I did like all the possible arrangements, I cooked, I arranged the house, I did every possible thing. Though I was tired, but it was the fun which I had it into each moment what I did it. But then that was out of a choice, out of a courage. It was not done because I had to do it. So when you are working with the fear, so the most of the time people say, oh, if I'm not going to do this, you know, I will not have this. People will judge me. How would I go and face people? What will happen if this thing happens? But till the time you do not take the step one, you don't know how that step is being taken. Like if I am going to sit and say that, okay, you know, I will walk, I will drive the bike, I will drive the car. But till the time I'm not going to be at the driver's seat and start driving the car with the steering in my hand, I will not have my... Yes, it is only like, oh, it will happen like this, like this, like this. But till the time I don't put it into the action, that courage of taking the action, it is not going to take me anywhere. I can build villas or like an empire into my mind, but till the time I do not take that courage and a step of a fear of unknown to push myself to take that action that, okay, you know, you can do it. It's okay, you fall down. But then that would be a stepping stone to stand up rather than not doing anything.
Thank you very much because you had the courage to come here in Bali. We meet together at Vadim Borisov retreat,
Yes.
Neurowave. If you can tell us some words about your experience in this retreat and what do you think you can take from this Neurowave method to put in your work?
Yes, it was surely a courage to come here, where it was traveling from unknown to the place of living today with the memories. like an unforgettable 10 days memories which I'm carrying into my heart forever. So yes, that is one thing. And Neurowave is a very beautiful therapy. It is like you are working onto your neurons to activate your nervous system. And yeah, I had been working with a lot of therapies, what I have been doing. But surely when I am working with the way Vadim has taught us how to do the Neurowave, I have seen a lot of subtle layers within me moved. I don't know how far has it gone, because eventually leaving that with me for some time I will know. But yes, if you ask me about the Neurowave method, which I was really looking forward to learn, I am so excited to just go and explore. And like, I don't know how other people has evaluated this, but for me, I feel more happy in my body. And that's the place where I always feel my Sukoon. So this is my Sukoon, and it is a layer to add towards the Sukoon. And the space where I work in, and the kind of work what I do, it will really help a lot more people around the globe to have have this therapy, to have so many breakthroughs in their life, which probably with the ones which I have been doing has not been able to take them there.
So, Amishi working mostly online.
Yes,
Yes.
I have my therapies totally online, and my forte is face healing. That's reversal of the age, and have a flawless glow, a glow from within, where you do not require any kind of makeup or creams or something to get you glowing. That is my forte. And working with the land and property it's just like the baby where I just flow. And otherwise also, of course, I work with people. They also, like, most of the time people come with the physical ailments where they want to work, because it is difficult for them to identify, or maybe they're not aware that, okay, emotionally I am hurt, or there are wounds within me which requires to be healed. Physical body being the mirror, they come with the physical ailments. And when we start working, we work with the Sukoon, the lifestyle reset, where I get you to know your energy of your body and how that energy can help working with you to live a life without the Western medicine. Again, I am not against doctors, because they do their beautiful work, but how you can use your body energy, the chi within you, to rejuvenate yourself and heal yourself. Like, even when we speak about the subconscious mind, our subconscious mind has a healer within us. And the way I just said, close your eyes, breathe in, just tell yourself, relax, relax, relax. Once you feel that the thoughts have settled down, ask the healer within you, which is the body healer,
Yes.
which each one of us have it. Tell, heal me in a speed of space, and let the energy flow from your body. Do it. Maybe couple of times you will not feel that happening in your body, and sometimes you will just feel like soup. But when you activate that healer, small aches, pains, thoughts are being taken care of by that healer. But we do not know that we have that beautiful gift within us to help us.
In the final, we need to understand that our happiness is our responsibility.
Totally.
And if we had some discomfort in our body, we can
Heal.
do it.
You can do it. The body knows how to heal it, because if you have a cut here,
Yes.
or if you have burnt, the first instinct is, right?
Yes.
So it's not that you do not know. you get the clotting in some time. So the body knows how to heal. But it is just that being in such a chaosful life, to not have that feeling happen, we just pop in a medicine, or we just want to go in for some kind of shortcuts, which helps you to heal, not heal, helps you to feel comfortable now, but it has not helped you heal the roots. And when you work onto the energy levels, or when you work within yourself, the internal self of yours, that is where you are actually healing that thing. And once you have healed, you come up as a stronger human, a better you, and a place to be in Sukoon, which I always say, a place to stay is the calm where I choose the journey to come back home.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Amishi,
for having me here. It was so nice talking to you.
Thank you, and you all our followers. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, and Sukoon.
Sukoon.
Peace
Yes.
for everybody.